I like you very much. I think you're grand. Why you think that when I feel your touch?
Hello everyone, it's Linda here from The Scented Dove. I'm doing my Lucy's Universal Soap Challenge today, and the country I picked is Greece. Now, I can't show you me picking the country because I didn't save the document, and what I did, I went on the program on Google, but I hit the button that said where do you want to live, and it came up with Greece, because on the other side you hit any country in the world, and I seem to be coming up with all these islands, and I've already done an island which was Mauritius, so I thought let's get on to something that people will have an affinity with and know about. So Greece. Now, Greece is one of the world's most popular tourist destinations, ranking in the world's top 20 countries, and it's one of the countries I would love to visit. It just looks so beautiful. The photos, when you go on the website and research Greece, and I hope you'll do that, because it's just such a fascinating country. And where I originally used to live, in Melbourne, in Victoria, Australia. Now Melbourne, years ago, I'm not sure about today, but years ago Melbourne had one of the largest Greek populations outside of Athens, and I had many Greek friends, and friends of all nationalities, but a lot of Greek friends, and I just love the Greek food. Their customs are so wonderful, and they're just lovely, friendly people. Okay, so just tell you a little bit about Greece. There is so much to know. Of course, there is the ancient Greek history and all the old buildings there. Now, Athens is the capital city of Greece, and it's known for the Parthenon, and I'll put up a photo of that on this. Greece is made up of a whole lot of islands. Some of them, the island of Rhodes has a medieval structure in that city. The houses are all medieval from times, and it has great nightlife and plenty of beaches. Thessalonica is the country's prime city in the Macedonia region. Volos is a coastal port city with nice museums and architecture. Other islands on the Greek coast are Corfu, Delphi, which is the site of the famous Oracle of Apollo, a major archaeological site. Meteora has wonderful scenery of rocks and old Byzantine monasteries. Ithaca, of course, the famous home of Odysseus. Mount Athos is a semi-independent ecclesiastical republic. And Mykonos, of course, we've heard of Mykonos, a world famous vacation centre. There's the island of Olympia, which was a sanctuary dedicated to Zeus, the god Zeus, and site of the ancient Olympics. Rhodes, I think I mentioned Rhodes before, is an island with ancient monuments as well as beaches. And Santorini, a volcanic island known for its beautiful views, towns and sunsets. So when I was thinking about making a soap of Greece, I could have done so many different things. It's such an interesting and varied place, but I immediately thought of olive oil. Greek olive oil is so famous. So what I have done is, it is not a Greek olive oil. I'm very sorry for all my Greek friends. I could not find it here today, but I have infused virgin olive oil with basil. They do use a lot of herbs in their cooking, and so I've gone along those lines with the herbs. I've got the basil, virgin olive oil, and I have green clay. I'm going along an olive oil sort of a theme, olives and herbs. I've got my green clay with my chromium green colour. I've got white. I'm going to do white for the top now. The Greek flag is blue and white. I've got some blue mica, which I'm going to make a pencil line with, then bright white on the top. And of course a lot of their houses are painted beautiful bright white colour. I've also got some parsley leaves and some oregano. We say oregano in Australia. I think in the US it's oregano. So that I'm going to sprinkle on the top. And for my fragrances, the bottom is going to be fragranced with Mediterranean herbs. The top will be fragranced with olive, what is it called? Olive oil, olive. It's just called olive, I think, fragrance. I'll get the bottle out in a minute and I'll tell you what it is. So I'm ready to start. I've got all my ingredients ready, my oils ready, my lyres ready. So I'll bring you back when I'm ready to pour into the mould. I'm just going to do a cold process, so I won't bore you with mixing it. I'll mix the lye with the oils, and then I'll be ready to separate into the two different colours, and I'll bring you back for that. Right, now we're back again, and I have my green, chromium green oxide with just a little bit of mica with green clay, and I'm going to put in now the Mediterranean herbs fragrance to this part of the soap. And I did put a little bit of lavender just to add just some little flowery note to that. So that's the layer. This was just such an exciting soap to do, because I had so many ideas in my head. The Greeks love to drink very strong coffee, so I could have made a really lovely coffee soap, and I didn't want to do anything blue because I'd already done a blue island type soap, so I didn't really want to do anything with blue water or sand. I'd finished with that. So that's the green bottom layer, and the top layer is going to be white, all white with olive blossom. That's the fragrance for the top layer, and I want that fairly sort of thick. I want this to thicken up just a little. I'm going to put a beautiful peacock blue mica line now across the top of this dark green. Don't know how this is going to come out, but we shall see. We'll see. There's always an element of surprise in soap making, and if you don't try something, you'll never know. It could be a complete disaster, but hey, this is just an experiment anyway. So I just love doing different projects. Oh, I'm getting it all over the soap mould, and none of it's going in the soap. I need one of those little tea strainers that's like a ball. That'd be good to put your micas in, to put them on the top. Okay, so that's the mica in there. I didn't tell you where Greece was situated. It's of course it's in Europe. The Mediterranean Sea surrounds it, and it's in southern Europe, on the southernmost tip of the Balkan Peninsula, with extensive coastlines and islands in the Aegean, Ionian and Mediterranean seas. It shares borders in the north with Albania, the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, Bulgaria and Turkey. That's my little dog having a bark at everyone, so I'll just pause for a minute. Okay, now back again. I've done the fragrance, put the fragrance oil now in my white soap, and I'm just going to put this on the top of the green and the blue mica line. Take that out. And so we'll just gently put this on the top. Yeah, the bottom's set anyway, so that's alright. I could have put some herbs in this soap, but I'm not a great fan of putting herbs and botanicals in my soap. I love it when other people do it, and I think, oh, that would be so nice. I'd love to do that, but it never sort of looks right when I do it. And I'm always a bit worried that something will happen to the herbs because of the climate here is so humid, that maybe they will just get a little bit rancid, or I don't know, but it just never seems to work out right for me. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just sprinkle them on the top and be content with that. I used my other part of my stick blender, and it must have had soap on it, which is a bit annoying. So here we are with the white soap. Oh, well, I know what that is. It's the basil from the olive oil. So this just smells so absolutely wonderful. With the Mediterranean herbs and the olive branch fragrance, it is stunning. I'm so happy with this. It's going to be lovely soap. Yeah, well, it does. The olive oil did have some basil pieces in it, so there we are. I have got botanicals in it, so we'll see what happens, whether I like it or not. Oh, I can really smell the basil from the olive oil. That's really quite lovely. It's going to be really nice. Very happy with that. So I really enjoy layering fragrances in soap. It's something that I just started to do, and if you get the fragrances right, it really is quite scrumptious. I have to be careful what I say because people don't understand my little ways of saying things. But I'll just do a bit of a top on here. Could have done so much. I was even going to put in some soap embeds that might look like old buildings, like some Parthenon structures or something like that, but oh well. The best laid plans of mice and men. When you come to do it, you just sort of, well, just make it easy for yourself. It's really it. The soap just has to say it all. So I think that will be enough for now. I'm just going to sprinkle the top now with some parsley. Because that will be a lovely green theme. The parsley on top, and the oregano or oregano as well. Give it that nice herbal scent. Oh, that just smells divine. Lovely. So here is my soap for March. Lucy's Universal Challenge soap to represent Greece. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye for now.